He's going in a tank. And he calls. Thank you, sir. That's my money now. He had queen 7, river to queen. That was a good trap, guys. It was a good fucking trap. Do you want to know what is inside the Mechanics of Poker program? Go over to the site where you can watch a free 1-hour demo. Shall we start off the stream with a hero call, guys? This first hand is gonna set the tone. Uh-oh, the tone is not good. The tone is not good. Reminder of future Rene coaching, current Dueco, which was to try to focus on what kind of value hands he's playing this way instead of looking for the bluffs. As you guys all know, I like to look for the bluffs. And you know, there's often quite some bluffs in there. I'm gonna check raise this king 8. I think it's a fine candidate. Through at the flop, easy call. Turn a flush, definitely going to lead out. I think this is definitely a card that's way better for me than for him. He calls. Going to fight a river. Pinning calls and mucks. He also had a flush, but a lower one. And that is also an option, of course, that he had a lower flush, but I don't think that is actually a lot of combinations. Little table starts here that I want to share with you guys because we're gonna win a stack. Jinxed it. Oh, it's all a jinx. Let me quickly open this table here so you guys can watch along. While I stack Mr. Take Your Money. Oh, I made so much jinx now. It's insane. Oh, I was gonna say, now we timed that. Oh, we now lose to pocket aces. Which is not good. Losing to pocket aces is never good. He checks. I'm definitely going to be betting. Make a little bet there. Yeah. Now I think, what are we actually going to do? Jam is probably the best thing. We did not stack Mr. Take Your Money. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna call her with Queen Jack because there is an ante and we're a little bit deeper. Don't really want a 3-bet. So I think fold or call are both fine. Goes for a half pot, so saw him pot actually again in the other hand. So the half pot, I guess we could suggest, is a little bit weaker. Goes half pot, probably have the best hand. But I am not gonna raise because the read is not 100% accurate. So let's see if we can get this hand to showdown and kind of strengthen our read a little bit. And I think the half pot could also still contain like some random bluffs. Now he does pot the river. We do have quite a good bluff catcher now with the jack. He has been playing quite aggressive. And quite wild, yeah. $51.26 he has been playing. Okay. I'm not really happy with the pot, but our sample is quite small, so. He rivered us. I think he is just a little bit too out of line so far to fold my top pair with the jack. Well, we open up pocket aces. And get a call. Thought I would see bet. Going to barrel the turn. And we would like a deuce on the river. That would be nice. Don't care about suits. I mean, if we are caring about suits, deuce of spades. Wouldn't mind that. He raises. Hey! ¿Qué pasa, amigo? I have no fucking clue what's going on here. I guess I call. That is actually one of these blanks that we were kind of hoping for. So yeah, in my opinion, if he has a better hand, then good luck to him. It's a weird line that he's taking. Maybe he thinks that we're out of line and decided to check raise a hand that he couldn't really call with, like 8-9 or something. Nah, probably like 10-9 or something. He had Queen Jack. Okay, GG. Interesting play. Gonna check call here with the pocket queens. Turn 10, that's good. Face a barrel or tens, I'm gonna call again. River ace, interesting. The river ace is really interesting. He jams. I don't think queens is a very nice hand to call down. If he would have a bluff, that would have to be like queen jack suited, king queen suited type of holdings. So queens by definition is not really a good bluff catcher. Well, that's a good turn. We raised the small blind, he 3-bet from the big blind, we check out flop. Turn, we have easy call again. What would we call here with, I think still ace queen? Like pairs that are like 7s, 8s, yeah, they're probably also all gonna be frequency type of calls. Yes, sir. Ace king, okay, we got some of our money back. We had to two-outer someone to get our money back. Alright, check min raise. Turn 7, please, Charlie.
I'm
yes,
lucky.
Come in.
I am scared.
No, but it's definitely an interesting spot. Could definitely be a spot where I'm kind of leveling myself. I mean, I know GVL is a good player. This one is very weird. I mean, GVL is definitely a good player. So maybe I'm just giving him too much credit in a spot where it's just very hard to come up with bluffs. When is P Academy coming for us lower stakes players? Expect to hear something July-ish. Okay, first time I'm saying a date. There's also like some accountability. I'll be giving the first webinar. And I have that in my agenda mid to end July. I do think there's quite a difference. I made that exact jump 2 months ago. So far, the biggest jump I have seen is from 100 to 200, yeah. No, I can definitely see how that's a very big jump. Then actually, it's a very big jump again to 500. Then from 500 to 1K, that's a very small jump. I think it's the easiest jump to make. Then 2K plus is a whole nother story. And call it 3-bet here with the ace queen. Do you know if there's a lot of streamers that like, because for example, I'm streaming at a point of my career where I think it's fine to not to stream and play like your CB game. But I do also know that there's quite a lot of streamers that are trying to move up and also trying to grow their stream. That I think is very hard. Wouldn't recommend that. Okay, I timed out. What we called here. He checks. And do we have a fine hand to bluff? We're blocking some value, but we're also blocking folds, so not really sure. We should probably bluff this sometime, as the alternative isn't great. Yeah, now we're gonna fold. I don't really. I should have just bet the turn, I think. So what I was saying that there are a lot of streamers that I think are trying to grow their stream and move up and become a better player. And I think that's definitely a point where you should just try to make a decision. Like what you want. What do you want? You want to grow your stream? Do you want to become a very good player? Because I think just streaming all the time. I think it's a spot where I'm going to jam. Jam and hope. And he called me with 3 pair. Snap called me even with 3 pair. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Mur. Yeah, and when basically my advice to those people is just or focus on your career or focus on streaming. But I would I think it makes way more sense to really focus on your poker career. And then when you're sort of there, then focus on streaming. Nowadays, Linus, Macabo and Poker stay for rec battles on 10K. Very entertaining to see. Any reason they play in first place on 10K with each other? I mean, probably a combination. Probably like the challenge. I'll throw a little donkey. Okay, donkey.
You fucking donk! You do it again. I remember in a video before I've told you to not donk. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? So dumb.
Made a nice little value, but on the river, and he snap called me with 10 jack. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Heads up, specialty, obviously. C-bet a little 10%, face a raise. Okay. Easy call. Could he play the same hand this way? I guess some of the time. He has ace jack. Okay, revenge. Revenge in the streets. Revenge in the streets. Revenge in the streets. Revenge in the streets.
Can I even play in this game? I mean, what the they find... Oh, I mean, what the I mean, how can I even play in this game? It's like I just get cheated. I mean, hand after hand after hand.
Okay, you know, fair. You win one. I win one. You win one. Kind of how it goes, right? Who is the guy from the Why Do You Do That clip? That is Gordon. From Best Poker Coaching. Make a little tricky check back here with the jacks. I do like the name of Best Poker Coaching. That's definitely a good nickname to have registered. Baby money. Okay, face the overbet. The trap has been set, guys. The trap has been set. It's not a great river. Overbet river is nuts. Will this ever change? It's not completely true, or at least not that mid to higher stakes. Definitely not true. Definitely gonna bet the river now. Not too thrilled about it, but I think I should definitely bluff. Bluff. Value bet. He's thinking about it. He's going in a tank. And he calls. Thank you, sir. That's my money now. He had queen 7, river to queen. That was a good trap, guys. It was a good fucking trap. It's a good fucking trap. I still wanted to show you guys this hand that I played. But it's been very... Okay, this is the moment. So we raised the ace 10. See bet the flop. He called. Decided to make a little barrel here. He called. River was a queen. I decided to make a little bet again. He raised. And we came over the top. And he went in the tank and called me with Jack 8. So that was a nice little pot for us. River pairs the board. This is interesting. Not really sure about the river though, to be honest. But hey, he folded. I need some more clips for when we make a good play. Every time, there's basically 2 clips I can every time choose from, which is... This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Oh, and actually that's not true. We also have the... This one is actually an old one. Cannot even see it. Even know where it is. Actually, I'm gonna check raise this. I have decided. And he folds. Well, we have another one, which is this one. You suckers think you're tripping with yes, I'm the boss. Open the 7 deuce. Let's open the 7 deuce. Let's open the fucking 7 deuce. Don't you know? Oh, Mr. Burns does not agree. Immediately decides to go for the 3-bet. Okay, sorry. Well, we face 4-bet here. Good luck, my friend. He calls me with king. We need luck, Charlie.
I am lucky.
Charlie.
I am lucky.
Are you kidding me? Not even once. Not even once. That's above average flop, I would say. In our last hand. And they follow the river. Three here the pocket queens. Start with a little c-bet. Turn is close-ish. Actually gonna follow it up with another bet. We face a bet check bet. Are you guys as curious as me? I'm curious. Ha! 9-10, 9-10, 9-10.
I'm a genius! Oh my god! That's got to be the greatest call in poker.
Guys, we bink the river. It's always tough if you bink. Let's go for the jam. I think basically any ace I can now probably just jam. Because I don't think an 8 calls 10% and calls 25%. Probably is raising. Same with ace queen, that's probably raised. So I think he's just gonna... It's a spot where I think just doing a lot of jamming is quite good. And also on that queen river, definitely turning like some hands into a bluff. That block, for example, pocket tens or something, I think would actually maybe be a fine bluff. This is what they call 4 of a kind. That's when you have 2 jacks and when there's 2 jacks on the table. Me slow play. Me slow play again. And hoping for the recreation to do something funky. Here we go. Come on, Million. Maybe you have made a little trappy. If Million calls, he's trapping. He doesn't. Okay. We call. Slow play. 9. Interesting. I'm actually gonna make a little dunk. Ha, he raises. He says that he has a 9. Yeah. He has nothing, by the way. What do we do against nothing? We click. Sort of. We're gonna click. What's the minimum re-raise? I'm gonna click. Funky hand, guys. Funky hand. I'm gonna go for the click. Pocket 9s. That would be the most insane cooler. He deserves a bet B jackpot. And he folds. That was expected, huh? It was just very hard to get some money out of that. Wish we just had 9s. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. We had quads, jacks. But obviously if we had 9s, he could have a jack. Then we would have won a stack. But hey, cannot have it all. This hand actually got quite funky. Okay, he calls. Yeah, now we definitely have to raise. Come on, blank the river and we win a stack. 1 time. No, I'm not gonna use my 1 time in this hand. But that's a good river. God damn it, guys. That's a good river. That is a good river. Yeah. This is the sound of you going broke, Mr. Kid. Ha 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 ha. This is why you play the favorite hands, guys. There's a check raise here from Mr. Labans. Checks the turn. Interesting. Go for the check as well. Checks the river. Over a check as well. It's queen 10. Okay. From the looks of it, I don't think we won. We had the pocket aces that that was quite interesting. Probably gave GVL too much credit here. And I probably agree with Real. This one was funky as well. 3 bet, C bet small, face a raise, call, checks back, and he jams the river. Yeah, basically, yeah, he's saying that he has ace jack, but I think there's a fair option that he would play ace queen in the same way. So that's why I decided to call. That was, yeah. If he can play, sometimes play ace queen this way, sometimes has ace jack, and sometimes finds a bluff like pocket deuces with a club, pocket 3s, pocket 4s at some of the time. Or maybe he turned like 6-5, 6-7. 6-5 suited, for example, would make sense. Maybe he raised 8-7 suited, didn't want to bet the turn and get raised. Now decides that on the river I sometimes have jack 10, jack queen, or jack X of clubs, and now jam. So I think that's fine as well. What was this hand? We got rivered here by ace 5 of diamonds. It was this spot, right, that I said I checked, and then I bet, and then he min raised. Who can lay this spot down, guys? Who can lay this spot down? Good boy. Good boy. I would like to thank you all, guys. So I said it right. Poker Ambition Academy coming mid to end July. In the meanwhile, guys, I'm working on a new masterclass, playing single raise pots out of position. We have the 3 pots out of position. Also working a little bit more on the mechanics, some things around that as well. So see you all next Friday for the stream. Don't miss it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below and follow the channel. Go take a look at other videos that we have made. I'm sure you will like it as well. If you want to see a free 1-hour demo of the mechanics of poker, our main coaching program, go over to pokerambition.com/mechanics.